Olusosun Landfill occupies a very large expanse of land in a very strategic area of Lagos State. Now, the dump takes in thousands of tons of waste daily and so plays an important part of waste disposal in the state. However, its continued operation within residential area is giving residents concerns as air, water, and land pollution is rife. Now, they want this site relocated, but is the Lagos State government ready for that? Join us. Olusosun Landfill is a 100-acre dump site in Lagos. It is the largest in Africa and one of the largest in the world. The site is believed to receive over 10,000 tons of waste every day. Though it was once located on the outskirts of Lagos, today, due to massive expansion, it is in the heart of the city. Scavengers in their numbers carry out their duties here, going through the rubbles dumped by the trucks. While this place offers a number of Nigerians a means of livelihood, it is also becoming a source of concern to communities bordering the site as a result of the increasing level of pollution they are faced with. Only recently, a huge fire which broke out here subsequently led to the closure of the dump site. But that's now all in the past. One major effect of the closure was the return of waste to the streets of Lagos. However, for these residents around Kudirat Abiola Road, the stench from the dump site is becoming unbearable. Their water unsafe and horrible, while living here is no more interesting.
What they said was they're going to use it for World Bank was going to use it for energy production. That it would be waste to wealth, and when they start producing energy, the neighborhood, the people staying here will be the first people to be considered, by giving them energy. We welcomed it. Suddenly, the whole thing collapsed. The World Bank project collapsed, and they went on dumping without, recycling anything. And it has been very hazardous to us. The water we have here, the borehole, we cannot drink. We cannot use it because it has been polluted from the rubbish from the waste. Then, if they keep on like that, during dry season, I don't know whether you noticed from the express, smoke will be coming up. During Fashola's regime, the odor was there, but there's this chemical they used to apply. When they apply it, you see it from the express, it will be going like this, and they'll be spreading it, with diluting and reducing the odor, which we never complain, nobody perceived the odor, but now it is something else.
Drilling borehole in this neighborhood is not safe as the pollutant of the water has reached an alarmingly dangerous level, according to this neighbor.
The biggest problem is because of the landfill, the water which is percolating down into the groundwater, it is contaminating the water. I have certain reports also which I did, all right. Those reports show that the iron content in the water is very high, the fluoride content is very high, the contamination is above certain ppm, which is not good for human health. So this water becomes completely unpotable. Leave aside gargling or cleaning your mouth or brushing your teeth with it, this water you cannot even bath with it. It is so bad. So this is affecting all of us in a very, very big way.
Well, skin rashes, that's the least I can tell you. And on the long run, only God knows, because I know these things can cause cancer as well. We're washing our plates with this dirty water. We are taking showers with this dirty water. So all these things affect us on the long run. So we really need to do something about this. I mean, it's not only for us. all the neighboring people living here. I consider myself a Nigerian, because I was born here. So when I speak this on behalf of everybody. We should do something about this, honestly.
What they want now is for the government to see to the relocation of the dump site to save them from the dangers which lurk around.
My advice to governments is to look for a way to relocate the dump site. It's not ideal where it is. And the site could be used for other recreational purposes, like a golf club, because of the landscaping. It could be used for a car park. It could be used for a whole lot of things. But dump site is not acceptable in a residential area.
You yourself, you saw what is happening there now. Some miscreants and so on and so forth, they've come back there. As even we are talking, you see them smoking in their hand. We are appealing to them. It's not that we are anti-government or Kiniko. You can see early in the morning, if you yourself come to this place, you'll be sorry for us. Nobody can open the window. Even the companies that are here, many of them are complaining. They have been coming that we should protest and do all those things. We are appealing to you people to help us. Talk to the government so that they can relocate this dump site to other places.
During a recent interview with the Loma boss in Lagos, he spoke on issues bordering on the management of dump sites in the state.
The plan then was to improve on the conversion ratio. From even the 90% collection, our target was to, by 2000, I think 5 years into 2015, by 2020, we should have been converting 20%, 50% of the waste into other useful materials. So those are the aspirations then. And the Loma should have actually been able to hands off completely intervention to the private waste collector, and which probably should have been able to, the landfill site should have been properly managed by the private investors. Transfer stations, we're supposed to have about 10 transfer stations, and recycling centers, material recovery facility will have will have increased. So that at the end of it all, what we'll be having to discard finally, will just be probably not about 4,000 tons. That people should have been making money from the waste, and we already had a plan to generate electricity from the waste as at that time. So when the intervention came in from the private investor, the expectation of government then was that the private sector was going to bring in fund to actually spiral the development quickly, so that the same template, the investment, so that government can put in its own money into other areas. Very laudable and very attractive. But I think a lot of things went missing. Fundamental assumptions were not right.
At the moment, it's still very unclear when the state would finally move to end this menace, which has left many Lagosians in very poor and unhygienic conditions. No doubt, the relocation of this dump site will bring succor to the people here. But to waste disposal, that is another kettle of fish. Whatsoever decision is needed to fix waste disposal in the state must be taken as soon as possible in order to prevent any unforeseen danger. You too can be part of Eyewitness Report by sending to us photos or videos of happenings around you. Start by downloading the Channels TV app, launch, swipe to access the menu, then click on the Eyewitness icon and follow the simple steps to post your videos or pictures. Now ensure you add name, location, contact, and description of the incident you are reporting. We'll definitely get in touch with you and follow up on your story. For now, let's see what you posted for the week.
From Ogun State is this image of an abandoned hospital project in Ogijo, Shagamu. According to our Eyewitness reporter, the project had been on hold for about 5 years. He's calling on the government to complete it as soon as possible. This photo is from Lokmanta in Umunneochi local government area of Abia State. It shows the plight of the people of that locality. Our eyewitness reporter says residents of the area and some neighboring communities drink unclean stream water as there is no pipe-borne water in the area. He's calling on the state government to do something about it.
Those are your shots. Please keep them coming. At this juncture, we'll call it a date on Eyewitness Report. Till next week, I am Chris Elams, and I'll keep my eyes on you. Bye-bye.